I was saying in my earlier videos that this so-called movement of Tariq Nasheed, the new ideology, so they went from whatever. Let me show you what I want, man. Let's see.
We're not from Africa, we are native. This is our land, we don't know about no slave ships. We're not from Africa, we indigenous. I need you to
I was watching this guy. What is his name again? I forgot his name. You'll see him in a minute. But yeah, man. So these people they stole the Native Americans and culture, saying it's theirs. If you say that you are native, it's not. It would not mean if you were. It would not mean you have to take the so-called Native American culture. No, you have to show the world yours. You're supposed to come and say to the Native Americans, all these things you're wearing on your head is not your. That is yours, but I've got my own. My own looks like this. Just like I was showing about the Guinea-Bissau dance and the dance my people do over there. So when I was saying these people are sick, many thought it was a joke. You can't teach these people anything. It's the same syndrome I said. You will say, hey, those people who build the pyramids and they are black, man, their skin color is black. And the North Americans will say, it was us, man. It's supposed to be the North Americans. And that's the shit I mean. So they are sick. It's just the same thing like we are the Americans. The colonizer would say they went to America, they stole it, but they are the Americans. They stole Australia, but they are the Australian. They stole in Africa, but they are the Afrikaner. This is the same thing. I am the Native American. What about the Native Americans? These niggas said that the Native Americans are they are immigrants. America is not America. South America didn't exist. So, yeah. Yeah, nigga. I told you that they are sick. And they expect anybody with brains between their ears to respect any of this foolery. So what is happening is, because I've seen Tariq Nasheed making a video that his lineage, FBA, is older than African lineage. How could it be if your lineage start in 2024? Your lineage FBA started in 2024. Maybe it was stupid so these people are so stupid that they think that if they say I am God, that is, and write it down on a paper, they think that's how those other things in Africa and in South America came to be. Because in their mind they know nothing else but the colonizer, and that's what many continental Africans don't understand yet. I know them because they are not Maro. They are children of the colonizer. And they will tell you they are children of the colonizer. They have no language. They are called Negro. Negro is a broken African. Yeah? A Negro that is not broken would be called an African. That's how you need to see it. That's how it is in America for 500 years. Anybody say anything else, speak on your own tribe. When I come here, don't you hear I'm speaking on my own tribe? I'm exhibiting things of my own house, not even tribe, my own house. Speak on your own house, the heroic things that your ancestors have done. Exhibit those. These things you're taking, these black Americans will go there and steal stuff from everybody, wear it like they used to wear the dashiki like it's theirs, and come out say, yeah, we have the right to wear it because it's of our ancestors. Who told you that? The colonizer said it. We were not okay. Some were colonized in. That's why I know. When I say we were not colonized, my people OKHANO in Suriname, we were never in colonization. We were never in slavery. We defeated the colonizer. That's why they let you free. But you're too stupid to know it. That's why I told you, Jim Crow is coming back. But we also gonna look at Myron, because I told them once they are now, everybody can now see that these black Americans, it were lies they were spreading to the world, that Josh Floyd story. All nobody believes those stories anymore. They've seen what you are capable of. That you are the racist. You are saying the Caucasian was. That's you. Yeah, all the habits of the plantation is still inbred, ingrained in your DNA. Yes, that's why all these things they think when they say we are a different people, that anybody wants to dispute that. Nobody will dispute it. Nobody saw you as African or as black. Nobody did. At least not Maro, where I come from in the jungle in South America. We know you. That's why it's forbidden from so-called white people and Negroes to come into the jungle. Wudemaya went there. It was some Saramacano territory. Those same laws are also in my territory, Ohkano territory. No Negroes and no Caucasian are allowed there because they used to kill the Africans in America. And then they stole the name African American in the 1980s with this Jesse Jackson. It's not them. They are not Maroon. Maroon are people who live in villages in the jungle, like in the Quilombo in Brazil and Palenque in Colombia, those places. That are these black Americans who are in the army and capturing those people and selling them. They are the slave capturer of my people in America. That's why we destroyed them. Yeah, that's why I have my treaty from 1620 and 1760. Those are the days that the treaties were signed. And when you say 70, 60, these dumbo black Americans thinks that's the day that the earth started. It's like the thought that Tariq Nasheed stupid, beyond stupid. The FBA Massa, we older than those African from Benin. He has his own thumbnail now, so that's how stupid he is. So what he means is, if the colonizer go over now in Africa and says Benin is no longer Benin, it's called Konto. This dumb nigga would think that those people, those bloodlines just started because the Caucasians said it on that date. That's how stupid black Americans are. Because they have no fucking culture. They do have no concept of what culture can be and could be. I know it because I speak your language, dum dum. You don't speak mine. And even in your school, I defeat you. I have more degrees than most black Americans over there. I'm from the fucking academy, nigga. And I have my culture. You have nothing. I defeat you on all fronts. Myron Gaines. That's why, and I don't agree with those things, whether what Myron Gaines is saying, that is his business. What I'm saying is when he speaks about these black people, he speaks the truth. Because when you see Myron Gaines, he looks like a black Somali or whatever. So he experienced most of the same and things these so-called black Americans going through. But whatever, man. Let's see how sick these people are, man. When I used to say it, they thought it was a joke, but yeah, let's see.
I need you to be getting this. We not black. We not black. Know your story, family history, the stats. We not black. That's a curse. Let's put this curse to rest and be blessed. Yes.
Is this not signs of a mental illness? Listen up. I don't care what ethnicity you claim to be. If you're African, if you're Jamaican, if you're Haitian, if you're Black American. In the eyes of the oppressor and the true enemy, you just another. This whole diaspora thing is literally insane because it's doing nothing but causing division and pushing us farther apart from true unity. Sad to say, but in 2025, my black people are having an identity crisis. Am I Indian? Absolutely, I'm Indian. I'm a whole Cherokee Indian. That's what we are.
And this is what I mean. They have no concept what the bloodline is, what culture is, and they think these things the Caucasian have told them that it's funny. No, you're done. You are literally cursed. These niggas are so stupid. As I speak right now, they are being hanged, and they still have time to make jokes. That means it's not that serious. That's what you're saying. If you have time to attack Caribbeans and so-called Africans, that means your situation there in America is not that serious for anybody to take it serious. Nigga, these niggas, because they said and there were black Indians over there, these niggas went and stole the attire of the so-called Native American. If you are the black Indians, where is your attire? What is your culture? What you're doing is stealing other people's culture. Even if the Native American so-called would be an immigrant, that's their culture. All these things you have on your head are in China. They are from the Mongoloid people. Even here in Northern Europe, you will find these things. Even in Africa, you will find those things. These people are beyond stupid. I can't even say it's like you're speaking to children. Because children where I come from, they have brains. These are fucking beyond slave, man. I can't even... These niggas are... yeah, we now understand. We now understand, nigga. We now understand, nigga. Yeah, we now understand. They are fucking sick. So because there is a mention of black Indians, these niggas went there and I told you, if you say the people in Australia are black, and they are black, but they are not this North American. They will go there and steal the culture of the of the Australian, and coming out that they are the Australian. That's these niggas just like the Caucasian did in many places, stealing artifacts, placing them in their museum and all those stuff, like it was theirs. They will steal something and place their own name on it. That's what these niggas doing. If you are the black Indian, what is your attire? These things you're wearing on your head is of the Native Americans, even if it would have been that they were immigrants coming from Asia to America. Still, it's their stuff. Where is yours? That's what we're saying. Cause you're not my race. You are the enemy of my race. Go ask your ancestors. Your ancestors are not my ancestors, nigga. People who live in the jungle and people from the plantation, they don't have the same ancestors. All this story we run away is a made up story, just like this nigga is saying that he's the black Indian. That's what I've been saying. All this Maroon ran away from plantation is made up story, just that's why it's called Indian stories. Indian stories in the Netherlands is called Indianen verhaaltjes, made up stories. Verzonnen verhalen. Nigga, that's called Indian stories. That's what's happening here. Maroon ran away from the plantation. How did they do it? Because if Maroons were brought there in the 1400s, 1500s, and other people were brought there in the 1800s, how do they know each other? If everybody came from another village or another bloodline in Africa, supposedly, if you believe the storyline and the narrative they've been spreading, then how can they be the same people? If you say they were there in Africa fighting each other because of different bloodlines and all those people, all those things, how can they now today be the same people? You understand? That is what these black Americans are doing. Oh, these Maroons in the jungle, they are black, they look like us. So we are the Maroons. That is what Tariq Nasheed is doing. And all these black Americans. Because the Maroons in the jungle in South America are black, now we are the Maroons. And they will make up stories, fantasize like children do. Like when a child go to the movie and they see a karate movie, they become Jackie Chan. That is the black American. That's why they are called minority. Because they ain't shit. They are stupid. They are balaki. They are the fucking lackey, the slave nigga. They are beyond. That is beyond sad, man. And these niggas think anybody wants to associate themselves with them. They think those other people who have the same skin color like they do, that they wanna associate themselves with their buck brokenness and slavery and all those things. No, nigga, you're just an entertainment on MTV. Yeah, let's hear it. This is yeah. Let's see it, man.
All of your black people are the Indians. All of us, without exceptions. I really wish this young brother was playing, but he's dead serious. This is a TikTok creator named Tissam Dizala Teachings, and he truly believes that black people are the real Native Americans. Hey, brother, you are African, brother. You lost your African mind, brother. Come back to Africa.
Even if you are Native American, simply means and right today the day they've changed it in anybody born on the soil of America. A native is anybody who were where they are before the European came there in these days. It would mean that the original coming into existence on that land. That's simply what it means today according to your colonizer. If a colonizer European is born on the soil of America, they are a Native American. That's what it means today. They have changed all those meanings. That's why I keep telling you, I'm autonomous. Your yellow to me in my language is Taya. Because I was never on the fucking plantation. I don't know what you're speaking about. Well, we know war that you are in the army of the colonizer fighting against my race. That's what I know about plantation Negroes. Nigga? Just like that nigga Uncle Ruckus. Who that nigga on that nag? Yeah, what are these niggas doing? Yeah, exactly, nagging like the bitches they are, man. Stealing everybody's history. The Egyptian were dark skinned, they are black. Oh, it's supposed to be us, the North American slaves, man. The Israelites in Africa, they were black. Oh, okay, that's us, man. We are Judah now, not the Jamaican over there. And these niggas think anybody takes them serious. No, we just making movies so the world knows how to treat you better. Yeah, that's why I'm making this video so the world knows when they see a plantation Negro. That's why my whole life when I go somewhere they say, "Are you a Negro?" I will tell them, "No, I'm Ohkano. I'm from the jungle." So the people who know the history of America will immediately know, oh, like those Africans in the not Africans. Those Negroes from the plantation were fighting against my race. Anybody say differently, they will explain to you that they are from the plantation after speaking to them. It's like the Crips out here telling stories about the Bloods, or the Bloods out there telling stories about the Crips, and you wanna believe it. It means that I need to understand that you're beyond stupid. Let's hear it, man.
Brother, and I asked him, mother, have you Americans? Say, brother, you are African, brother. You lost your African mind, brother. Come back to Africa, brother. And I asked him, mother, have you ever been to Africa? They say no, but it's the motherland. I said, why your ass ain't never been there? Well, I don't know. I'm like, get your delusional ass on. See these people right here? Who do they look like? Don't they look like me and you? You see how they have afros and braids just like me and you? These are the indigenous people.
The only people on the planet with afro is an African. It's a denomination. It's a phenotype. When they say that guy is African, they mean he has an afro on his head. Maybe you are too stupid. That is what it means today for your colonizer. What it means to me, it's totally something different. To these niggas, it means, and they can't know what it means because they have no culture. Because what he's gonna speak on here is the people in Brazil are not Africans because they have afro. The only people with afro on the planet are Africans. Even if you are on the North Pole, they see you there, they will say, somebody is on the North Pole. Who is it? It's an African. How do you know he's got an afro? Oh yeah, it's an African. That's how the white man thinks, your so-called wise man, colonizer. They stated like that. Nigga, you're plantation owner. That's why I speak in this connotation to you, you stupid. These niggas are beyond dumb, man.
Of Colombia, America, Costa Rica, Mexico, Canada, Brazil, and the entire Bahamas. Just a quick question.
Nigga, I'm from Brazil. We are African, yeah? We are the Africans of America. Maybe you didn't know Black Indians, their father is African, their mama is just like the Rock, is Native American. Those Black Indians over there are mixed. Are you mixed? No. Yeah? Those black, don't you see those people on Fiji? I'm gonna skip to well, let me skip to another part maybe here. Where see these guys, some of these niggas are even 70 and 80 years old. It's like the sick is a real sickness. I'm the Black Indian. Okay, you are the Black Indian. What is your culture? They will go and steal the culture of the so-called Native Americans of today and claim it to be theirs. But you are the original. Why do you have to steal of somebody else? They are tethering of the Native Americans, literally living on so-called Native Americans' land. If the Indian is still the Native American, because today the day you're born there, you are Native Americans. Let's hear it, man.
Trying to explain who we are, what we are. Y'all already know who we are. Y'all always trying to, key in with y'all slave masters so y'all can jump into our spot. You can't get our spot. Y'all never will be like us.
Y'all be too grown.
This is how stupid these KKK niggers are. Did you hear what he said? You wanna work with the slave master to get our spot. Who's that nigga on that neck? So these niggas are on a plantation, and he's saying those foreigners are working with his plantation master to become the slave. That's what they really think. And they mean it. That's what many continental Africans don't understand, that these niggers, they wanna be slaves. Literally, it's not a fucking joke. That's why my people live in the jungle and they don't. That's why they are called plantation Negroes. They like being fucking slaves. They wanna be Caucasian. And better, if they cannot become Caucasian, the next better thing is to be a slave to them. And this nigger just said these foreigners are working together with the Caucasian to get them out so they could replace them, to become a slave like they are and buck broken. Because I thought they were being mistreated there in America. That's why I said it was a lie. Somebody that's being mistreated or were mistreated would not come and fight so-called invaders that they are trying to take their spot. But your spot is a marginalized spot where you are being killed and hanged. You said. So we now need to have doubts about all those things if they really happened. Maybe they had AI back in the days before we now think that AI came today. and they manufactured all those things to come out and cause confusion. Because how stupid must you be? It's the same, it's in their blood ingrained, nigga. These racist black Americans came out and said the immigrants are working together with Trump to get them out. I'ma repeat that. This black American just instated that the immigrants are working together with the colonizer. So in this time it's Trump to get their spot, to get them out. So the immigrants wants to become the slave, bug broken and hang. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. We understand now. We now understand, nigga. Yeah, we now understand. I'm gonna move to another. Let me check if there is another spot on here. Yeah, let me listen to this part and then.
Motherfucking look.
It is an insult. We're the Native Americans here.
Instead of being called African American, what would you prefer?
Native American. Because we are the natives here. And they've gotten us to believe that we're from somewhere else.
How about the Indians, the native Indian? Do you regard them as natives too, or you're more native than them?
We're more native than them.
Interesting.
Yeah, but if you are the native, what is your culture? Did you build an Machu Picchu pyramid? Are you the Olmec? Where is your language? Because the attire you portraying right now is of the native so-called Americans from Asia, as they say. Where is your own? That's what I'm saying to Tariq Nasheed. What these niggas do is they go out and steal, like they stole hip-hop from the Cool Herc, and then place their name on it just like their colonized father. And these niggas will tell you you're working with the slave master, but the slave master is their father. They will tell you that they have 20 to 30% colonized Caucasian blood. So they're working together with your father to get you out. I guess your father doesn't want you because you are the son of the colonizer. That's a black American, a plantation Negro. One day raped? Oh, I thought so. Nigga, these niggas were bug broken for 400 years. Nobody knows your fucking race, nigga. You're not my race anyways, because you was in the fucking army of the colonizer. That's what I know. Let's hear it, man.
Sorry to be the one to say this.
Often, but we know that many Native Americans enslaved black people. So I've been educating myself. And you know what I found out?
So I'm gonna show this part and just skip it. Well, that because these niggas are stupid. When you tell them all those people, Lebanese, Caucasian, Sephardian, Native Americans, they all had slaves. These niggas will say, it's not true, man. It's not true, man. We was together with them, man. Yes, you was together with them because you were a fucking slave for them there on their fucking, in their village. Just like you were a soldier for the colonizer army, that's how you were a soldier there for the Native Americans in their village or wherever they were. As a fucking slave. Let's hear it from this girl and then I'm gonna skip to another part. Yeah, then I'm gonna skip to Myron Gaines. Let Myron Gaines cut this chop and I don't agree with many things Myron Gaines says, but anyways, the way he cuts this nigga is real, man. Because these niggas thought they have the brain to challenge anyone. So they believed the fantasy that they were on television. No, boy, it was forbidden for my people to be on television because we have treaty. You was fighting together with the colonizer against my race in America. You don't fucking know you but to be the enemy. No, you wanna come and claim I am Maroon too. I am 18. Get the fuck on. Let's hear it, man.
So this isn't talked about often, but we know that many Native Americans enslaved black people in this country. And the 5 tribes profited off slavery so much so that they fought for the Confederacy to keep slavery alive on Native land. And so when the Civil War ended and the Emancipation Proclamation was signed and slaves were supposed to be immediately free as of 1863, you know what? Slavery did not end for black people on Native American lands until 1866. Yes, we talk about Juneteenth and how slaves in Texas were not told they were free until 2 years after slavery. Native Americans did not free their slaves until 1866, 3 years after.
Hear that, nigga? And when you tell this, and what they trying to do is try to confuse people and bring off, yeah, we were fighting together with the Native Americans. Nigga, you and the Native Americans and the so-called mulattoes, man, you are all are the civilized tribes. A civilized African is called Negro in America. When they say you are a Negro, it's because you act like the fucking white man. Whom you say is the white man, because white is a status. It means to have wisdom. Wise is a German word, but you're too stupid to know these things. Yeah, these niggas said immigrants wants to replace them. Well, we thought we all here out here thought your spot was being a slave in America. So it's a fucking lie. Why are you asking for reparation of the back of Africans? Because you are not Africans. At least not to me, they ain't. No fucking black American is an African to me. They never were. Fucking plantation Negroes were never Africans. My people were called Africans in America. Maroons from the jungle, because we live in villages just like in Africa. If you are not broken, you're not from the plantation, they will call you African if you're in America. If they say you look like a Negro, they mean you act like a Caucasian, a slave master. That's what you don't know. That's why when I speak about my own house. Y'all niggas who wanna come out here and speak about the heroic deeds of your grandfather and grandmama, of your village or your town. Don't speak about other people you know nothing about, because you come across like a fucking biatch. It's not your story, it's not your life. You are a fucking born loser. You have no capability to come out and explore your own life, to find anything to talk about, so you will come out here and speak on other races who have never seen you as their race. I've never seen a black American as my fucking race, nigga. I see all people the fucking same. To me, you are just like a fucking Chinese. Give a fuck. Kung Fu is on the television. That's why people will go and watch Kung Fu movie. Does it mean that they are now the same race as the Chinese? So if a black person is going to Kung Fu right now, is it because he wants to become Chinese, or just because he likes the fighting or the relaxing, the workout? Yeah, when you have nothing, you will cling and tether of other. I even see the RBG. Black Americans are not allowed to use RBG flag. It's Caribbean. You hear that? Rasta hair. The Rasta you have to cut it off because you're not our race, nigga. Hear that, nigga? All these foundational buck broken North Americans, you cannot be no fucking Pan-African. At least not to me. It's a fucking fantasy. That's why I was saying, if you make up your fantasy name Pan-African, FBA, of ADOS, you're not gonna speak on my people, nigga. Because you're not my fucking race. You never were. To me, you are a child of the colonizer, literally. It's at the UN. As I speak, my people name is at the UN that you have done these atrocities against my people. Together with the colonizer. Nigga? That's the shit. I'ma skip to the next part. Yeah, Myron Gaines, let's hear it, man.
Here's the reality, bro.
I'ma let
Okay?
Myron cut these bitch ass niggas. Let's hear it, man.
If you're still calling people, the only people that call people racist nowadays are low IQ blacks. Okay? Let's just be very honest and real here. Are we all pro-black? Are we like, holy shit, man. And this is why nobody takes you guys seriously, if I'm going to be all the way honest. That's why people laugh at the Black Panthers, that's why laugh at you FBA. You guys are stupid, bro. You guys are legitimately stupid. Just low IQ victimhood, calling people racist when y'all are the biggest pushers of racism. You guys push the very racism that you guys cry about all day. You guys use the pejorative racist terms to everybody else, but then cry when someone says it back to you. Why do you think there's black fatigue right now? Why do you think people are starting to come out and say, fuck it, I'm just going to say what it is?
See what I was saying? Tariq Nasheed, you and you black Americans, nobody cares about you, Jim Crow and slavery anymore. Because we've seen that you are worse, even worse than the Caucasian. Yeah, you are a fucking born loser. Anything anybody else has, these niggas have to try and steal it. Even Mexican culture. Yeah. Sad bunch. And they think anybody wants to identify with their loser buck brokenness being fucked for 400 years in the ass. How delusional must you be? Let Myron Gaines cut you niggas up. Yeah, and let Trump hurry up with your Jim Crow law so you can go back to your fucking slavery where you were being buck broken.
Biggest pushers of racism. You guys push the very racism that you guys cry about all day. You guys use the pejorative racist terms to everybody else, but then cry when someone says it back to you. Why do you think there's black fatigue right now? Why do you think people are starting to come out and say, fuck it, I'm just gonna say what it is. Calling it like it is on camera, calling y'all monkeys and y'all faces. Why are they doing that shit now? Because people are tired of you guys. They're getting the fatigue that I've experienced for years now at this point. I've been tired of y'all niggas for a minute, bro. Now the rest of America's catching up. Because you guys treat other people that look like you worse. Everybody just...
Exactly. You see what I was saying, Tariq Nasheed? Trump is now saying, oh, okay, these black Americans said they were slaves and marginalized, but they have the strength to attack Caribbeans and Africans, so they are powerful enough and regard themselves as such to be able to oppress other nations and other races. So you are a fucking racist. A racist is someone who has the resources to oppress other people, and you black Americans, you do have that right, so you are a fucking racist, you're not our race. You're going in the books as a fucking racist, as the colonizer, and your slavery is a fucking lie. Americans were never enslaved, it were enslaved Africans, that's what we know out here. Yeah, you are the devil the Bible speaks of. Even the Bible is stolen. These niggas from America stole the Bible from England and then claim it's theirs. Yeah. If that ain't the devil, we don't know what would be. Let's hear it.
Up. I've been doing this for years with you guys. Y'all faces. Why are they doing that shit now? Because people are tired of you guys. They're getting the fatigue that I've experienced for years now at this point. I've been tired of y'all niggas for a minute, bro. Now the rest of America's catching up. Because you guys treat other people that look like you worse. Everybody's just catching up. I've been doing this for years with you guys. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Trust me, it's not that it's racism, it's that you guys are stupid and people are tired of it. Because I'll tell y'all this, I get hella love from white people. When I was at Ohio, so many people came up to me and said, hey, I drove hours to come see you, to meet you, to shake your hand, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Because we're able to connect on an intellectual level. We're able to, we have the similar mindset. We're past skin color. You stupid are still stuck in the 1800s with skin color. You know what I mean? You guys are still over here crying about racism. When in reality, I would argue black people have more opportunities than anybody else, but you're still poor. You're still stupid. You guys are still not educated. You guys are still committing crime. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Have a real conversation with yourselves. You have more opportunities as a black man in America than any other group of people. Get the fuck out of here with these excuses.
Nigga, and even if they had no opportunity, why don't they leave? Why don't they leave, nigga? Unless you like it. Or they are like battered women. Yes, these bitch niggas, black Americans are like battered women. That's why they are now 7 years on internet. They got slapped and fucked in the butt by the Caucasian, but they are attacking Caribbeans and Africans. But the colonizer did all these things to you. Oh yeah, you have the balls not to do anything. Only thing you can do is march to your fucking grave and march to prison. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, man. Yeah.
How your family been here for 8 generations, but you got $8 in your bank account? Bro, my dad came here in the 70s. Didn't speak a lick of English. Didn't know how anything was. Figured it out. Muslim Arab guy. Comes over here, drives a cab, works his way up, has kids, poor as fuck, never took $1 of welfare. He figured it out. You tell me you can't? Get the fuck out of here, bro. And these are the tough conversations that no one wants to hear. This is why.
Man, even these niggas, if you go into school, these niggas will tell you, this nigga think he's like the white man. He thinks he's smart like the white. That is these niggas. In their mind, anything that is good or is progressive, beneficial to human is white man shit. Yeah, that nigga, he's going to university. He's learning stuff, man. He thinks he's the Caucasian, man. They think you think the same as they do. They are doomed. Nigga, yeah, let's hear it, man.
You guys get so mad when guys like me call like it is. All I'm doing is holding the mirror up to you, stupid. Saying, look, you guys been here for how long? 8 generations? 9 generations in the mirror right here. Why are you still poor? Why are you still fucking stupid? Why can you still not have a good command on the English language? How is it that tethers are coming here lapping you, stupid? Dudes been here for 1 generations. Dudes have been here for like 1-2 generations max with a $1 or $2 million net worth. Meanwhile, you've been here for 8 generations.
And that's the shit. These niggas say the black immigrants in America they are tethers, but the tethers are breaking the slaves' backs for the 10th or the billionth time. Anybody who comes in America is breaking these niggas' back. Even the so-called low tether that is supposed to be stupid coming from the jungle from the poor country is still defeating you on your own plane. How much of a fucking loser must you be? They are proud of their own stupidity. These niggas will complain that the foreigners are taking everything is because you are fucking weak. You ain't no fucking man, you nothing. Yeah, that when we build anything, the Caucasian destroys it. It means that you cannot defend yourself and not a man. That's why they say you have no fucking culture, you are a slave. Nigga, if the Caucasian ones, they can come to your home, you are with 40 million black Americans, but you can't do any shit. Yeah. And these niggas only think these are the niggas who will get beat on the street and go home and beat their wife and children. That's the black American. These niggas will get beat and dogged out on the street, punked on the street, and go home and beat their wife. That's the black American, bitch caca. That's why they walk the runway in dresses, nigga. We all see it out here. Let's hear it, man.
Still poor. Makes no sense. Well, we built the foundation up so that you could have all these opportunities. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, you Martin Luther King. Man, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up, bro. All I hear is excuses. Why you aren't successful, bro? And the rest of America is waking up to it. Why do you think black fatigue is a thing now? Why do you think black fatigue is a thing? I've been touting on it for years. Everybody else is just trying to catch up. Because tethers, as you guys would say, have been dealing with y'all forever. So, look, man, if you're like going off
and that's the thing. These niggas will tell the black immigrant, hey, tethered, and the black immigrant will say, hey, you fucking slave. And he said I was a slave. Even this buck broken who stole the African diaspora name like he's an African while his wife is Mexican and his children also pretending to fight for black people, Philip Scott. They said we were a slave. You are a fucking slave. Why? What are you asking for? You're asking for reparation because you are a slave. What the fuck is wrong with these faggot ass niggas? These niggas think we are, no, out here we are not like your colonizer, nigga. Go ask them. That's why we have treaty and you don't. You are a fucking slave, bitch caca. These niggas, you are a fucking slave begging for money because you was raped by the colonizer for 400 years and now you out here like you are still a man. To whom? Only to your entourage, nigga. To the rest of us, you are just a bitch kneeling saying you can't breathe.
Smart.
That's what we know, nigga.
People talk about ideas. Dumb people talk about skin color and racism and all this other, especially in 2025, when as a colored person, you have more opportunities than anybody else. There's always got an excuse for why they're losers. Systemic racism, redlining, police brutality. Oh, man. Bro, thank God for these body cameras. Thank God for these body cameras. Now we can see you behave how you really behave. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Shut the fuck up. Every time I watch a body cam with you stupid, you're not listening to the cops. You're reaching for weird shit. You're doing dumb stuff. You're running. BLM, we need body cameras. Good. Now we can see how you really behave. Body cameras were the dumbest thing that you stupid could have done. Now you can see why you guys keep going to jail, bro. Holy. Man. Martin Luther King punching air right now.
Yeah, nigga Tariq, I told you, nigga. You think this is the only so-called people out there that's saying your shit? No, nigga. This nigga is complaining just like an Nick Fuentes. They are replacing us, man. They are replacing. If they are replacing you, it means you're not strong enough to keep your spot, to keep your place. That's my conclusion, nigga. Get the fuck on. That's why this Jamaican come over there in North America and take all the women from this fucking black, foundational, bug-broken, butthurt, black bitch-ass Negroes. Let's hear it, man.
To be judged by the content of their character. Oh, man. That wasn't good. Character's trash. Character is trash. Like, if you're still stuck on a race thing, you're low IQ. All my biggest haters on YouTube, these reaction YouTube, bro, they're all, Myron is racist. He's an Uncle Tom, he's racist. No, we're just not low IQ talking about dumb shit like that. You a white boy. Shut the fuck up.
Nigga, the only fucking racist that I've been saying here for 7 years is called Black Americans, FBA, and ADOS. Eidos came with the shit. Africans are not our race, man. Caribbeans are not our race, man. So what? Why are you stealing our history? That's what we saying. These niggas going around, you're not Caribbean, you're not African, but you're walking around with the Ankh from Africa. You're making Maroon movie, but you're not Maroon, you are the fucking enemy. Just imagine a Crip goes and make a movie about him being Bloods. That's Tariq Nasheed making a movie about Maroon, my people. He is a fucking enemy, arch enemy of my race, and these faggot ass niggas are out here like we were the same race. Is the Japanese and the Chinese the same race? No. Is the Taiwanese and the Chinese the same race? No. Is a Pakistan and Indian? No. Is Ukraine Russia? No. Nigga, is a black American African? No. Is a black American Maroon? No. Is a black American African American? No. They are the children of the fucking colonizer. So how could they ever be fucking African if they have colonized blood? Nigga? Let's hear it.
Shut up. Shut the up, bro. Higher IQ guys, smart, they get it. Being racist, as you guys would say, I would say is an indication of higher IQ. Because you can recognize patterns. Pattern recognition is an indicator of higher intelligence. Holy shit, man. And don't act like y'all aren't racist. Like I said before, black people are the most racist. They're the most racist. It's just that they get away with it. They openly do it, and they get away with it because everybody's too scared to call them on their boy. I'm like the only one. I'm like the only that says you are more racist than anybody else. You guys are worse than the Klan half the time. Holy shit, bro. Anyway.
You see it, Tariq Nasheed? It's all out now. Even black Americans, nobody gives a fuck if you are African American or black American. You are all bunch of fucking racist bitch niggas from the plantation. All this good cop, bad cop. I'm not FBA, man. We don't give a fuck about that out here. We don't know you. That's what you don't understand. No, we don't regard you in anything. What the fuck you think we out here living our life and fucking buck broken bitch niggas is gonna come out claiming everybody else's name and history like we were everyone with the same. Go fuck yourself. You think my ancestors would ever be your ancestors, bitch nigga? You from the plantation, you are a fucking slave. My bloodline and yours is not the fucking same. Let's hear it, man.
Rant over, but yeah, dudes are stupid, bro. Dudes are stupid. These pro-black YouTube, bro, oh my God, they're insufferable, bro. They're insufferable. To their 50 IQ audience that's constantly in a victim mindset, saying that they don't got opportunities because they're black and they didn't do nothing. Police brutality, all this other shit, bro. Thank God for these body cams, man. Now I can see you stupid chimping out, doing all the you guys do, and I'm like, oh, no wonder you always go to jail. I didn't do nothing. Gun in the car. I didn't do nothing. Drugs in their possession. I didn't do nothing. Driving a stolen vehicle. I didn't do nothing. Friend is wanted in another state. Like, bruh, come on, man. These body cams are comedy, and then it makes perfect sense why you are always in jail. Now we can see it. Stupid BLM thought we're gonna go ahead and get our people free. Yeah, no, not at all. Now we see that cops deal with you, stupid.
And you see it? Before these ADOS and FBA, they came with the BLM. Don't you see it's always the same? FBA, ADOS, BLM. So these niggas, what they do is just create a story. And it was also Black Lives Matter. And I was thinking about it. It was not African Lives Matter. So these people, they know from beginning of time that they were never African. The scam was to act like African American to get the continental African to go in the delusion of inclusion. These niggas are in the delusion of inclusion, nigga. These fucking black Americans, they hate Africans. If you can't understand it, I can't fucking help you. It will never change. Nigga, that's the 500 fucking years in America. I know them. Go and bring a fucking plantation Negro where I am. They will tell you they will not go there. Nigga, cause we don't have the same ancestors. Their ancestors is from the plantation. They are children of the fucking colonizer. Bitch caca. And they gonna come out here and speak on white supremacy while they are the white supremacists with the blood of the white supremacists in their fucking vein. Nigga, just think about it. These fucking niggas from the plantation with the colonizer blood of the white supremacists in their vein are claiming that the colonizer is mistreating them. If the colonizer is mistreating you, they are mistreating their own fucking children, and we don't give a fuck. It's your father, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Reaching the Oh, I didn't know nothing. Then you get shot. Oh, he was a good boy. Ah! Mom wasn't in his life for 20 years. Dad was never there. Niggas are in front of the cameras all of a sudden. He was a good boy. He was a good boy. They shot him for no reason. He was a gang member with a pistol on his person. Police brutality. Police brutality. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And then look, we got a couple dumb monkeys in the chat right now saying, talk about Sudan. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You can't even spell Sudan. You don't even know where it is on a map, have you stupid ass? You guys dropped out of geography. Tyrone. Holy shit. Talk about Sudan. Shut the fuck up, Tyrone. It's always stupid to say dumb shit like that. Can't even point out on a map. Don't know what the capital is. Talk about Sudan. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You can't even point.
But even if they said talk about Sudan, why are they speaking on Egypt? Because the Sudanese built Egypt. If any black people would have built Egypt, it would be the Sudanese, Nubians. These fake niggas even had a rap group called Brand Nubian, like it was their race ever. That's the fuckery I was talking about. In like Africa Bambata, you see? They will steal the African name, and when they think they have made it, they will come out and say, I was never African, man. You see the things that they doing? That's the fuckery that these black American think they can do. That's why I have a piece where in Gabon and one other African country, they have banned Americans already. You hear that, Tariq Nasheed? Africa here has banned, 2 countries have banned Americans already from coming there. You bitch ass is not coming back there. You thought it was a joke? Nigga. You're done. That's what you don't know. Let Trump just get the idea to know like, okay, these black Americans no longer have support from the black world out there. Then you will see what he's gonna do to you. Yeah, let's skip to the next one.
Bunch of FBA brothers. All of these lies that he's been telling about black people, specifically Foundation Black American degeneracy, is gonna get thoroughly squashed.
Rights of freedom is dead. We're coming to get out.
Right, we got tethers who are operatives, tethers who are being paid to sow seeds of division and dissension against our...
A slave is mentioned in tethers. Just imagine that a bug-broken hanged slave roasted from a fucking tree. I can't breathe! But you have time to make jokes about immigrants. So let the immigrants joke about you. You roasted chicken.
Our ethnic group, okay? And by them doing that, they mess up what we're trying to do for the future. They mess up reparations. I want it to be understood.
Nigga, you don't have rightful reparation. Look the way you look. You look like you are 50% Caucasian. Africans were in slavery, not fucking black Americans. You are a soldier of the colonizer. Yeah? The slave owner is your fucking father. You have no rightful reparations. You are not fucking Africans, cause I say so, nigga. I am African from America, and you're not. You are a bitch caca. These faggots think they're gonna misuse Africans and Caribbeans to get money. It ain't working. That's why Trump said you ain't getting shit. What you gonna get is more prison time and your Jim Crow back. That's what you gonna get, nigga. These bitch ass niggas out here like, I need to get reparation for what? For your father mistreating you? Because the colonizer is your father, clearly. Look in the fucking mirror. Don't you have 20 or 30% colonizer blood, Caucasian blood, nigga? So the colonizer is your father. You're not African. Africans were in slavery, therefore you ain't getting shit. Nigga?
We get these tethers checked, when we fact check this stuff, we're doing this for a reason. Why are we doing this for a reason? You have to think, because the dominant society, the opposition, the oppressors are doing this for a reason, all right?
The oppressor dominant society, why don't you name them white men or call them by name? Because you're fucking scared like the bug-broken bitch caca coward that you are. I'm gonna march to your grave. Whenever have you seen a black American won any fight? Or even America, even in Vietnam, they lost. They went to Afghanistan, they lost. Anywhere these niggas go to fight with all their equipment, they still lose. You are a fucking born loser. You're not African, you're not black, we don't know what the fuck you are. Nigga? That's the real talk.
They're all doing this for a reason. These tethers are not just hating to hate. Some of them are. Some of them really do hate. It is a lot of jealousy. Don't get me wrong. It is a lot of jealousy. But these people mainly, especially...
They're jealous to become a slave like you, be buck broken and hanged and killed like Trayvon Martin and George Floyd. So the George Floyd thing was not a bad thing because everybody wants, Africans and Caribbeans wants to become George Floyd, right? So it's not a bad thing. Let it continue. Yeah? Let the Most High proceed with that. We like to see more movies of George Floyd. I can't breathe. Let's hear it, man.
The ones you see just mysteriously kind of just pop out of nowhere. Let's think about this. Who knew about this guy 2 years ago? Who knew about this guy 1 year ago? Now, all of a sudden, he has a pretty decent-sized profile, just kind of out the blue.
Who knew about FBA in 2023? Your lineage, your race has been born, was born in 2024. Look at these bitch niggas who wanna come out and speak about black people and African. You're not even African. Nigga, you look like you 60% or 80% Caucasian. That's what I see. You're not my fucking race. You're not African and you will never be. Cause I say no, nigga. I am the African of America, not you. You bitch caca. Go ask your ancestors.
Interesting, right? Now, for us here, it takes us years to build this program. It takes us years to put time in, money in, all of this stuff. But notice how when you speak against Foundation Black Americans, when you speak on behalf of white supremacy, notice how instantly their profiles blow up overnight. It's not like
I thought it was the white supremacist who came with the word tether. Ain't you using the word tether? So you are the white supremacist you're speaking about. Right? You niggas are using the vocabulary of the white supremacist whom you say was a racist. He came with the word tether, that immigrants were tethered, and you using it. Cause you and they are the same. Cause you are the loyal slave, nigga. The black fist you have there is not your fist. It's from the not Black Panther. They even stole it from those Mandela people over there. It's not yours. Even the red, black, and green, the RBG, you are no longer allowed to use it. Yeah, it's Caribbean. The ankh and the cross you're using is African. It's not yours. You have nothing but to go back to be buck broken on a fucking plantation. Yeah, the Caucasian is your father. We don't fucking know you. You ain't getting shit.
they were known before. It's not like they were recognized or figures before or anything like that, or even really had a viral moment like that, or an organic viral moment. Just blew up. Now he's all over the place. But what if I told you he's been set up and planned?
And you hate it in your jealousy. You born loser. An African came to America and he's defeating you. That's what's hurting you, nigga. Caribbean come over there. They are defeating you, taking all your women. You ain't shit. Anything you build, the white man takes it and sell it and you get shit. You are kakabe, kaka. Even the so-called music you have made, who is selling it? Eminem is the god of hip-hop, nigga. Not you bitch-ass niggas whom stole it from DJ Kool Herc from Jamaica.
In the community, and these are the tethers that commit the biggest sins. These are the people who commit the biggest problems, because these will be the people who get in front of a task force, get in front of a commission, get in front of a reporter and say, well, you know what, as a black person, we wouldn't even know what to do with reparations. I don't even want no reparations. I don't even think we deserve any reparations.
But how can they represent black person if they're not black? You said they are not black. Can the so-called dominant society or your slave master who taught you everything, can he not recognize that they are not black? Why don't you go to them? These niggas are born cowards forever, ever, till elder fucking time, nigga. These niggas been cowards for 400 years in fucking slavery, and the white man is bringing immigrants in North America and you attacking the immigrants. Why don't you attack the white man who is doing it? Oh no, you will go to your fucking grave. That's the whole cowardice you bitch niggas is. Nigga?
We deserve to give you reparations, all right? Let me play this clip, okay? Just so you can
Of course, you have to give Africans reparation because you are the son of the colonizer. That's the game you want to play, and the reverse psychology. Yeah, black Americans want reparation from whom? You are the American. You have to pay the reparation. You and your daddy colonizer. Nigga?
Vivek Ramaswamy and Ben Shapiro, I think it's time for both of you to go home. This is my home, okay? I was born here. My parents were born here. My grandparents were born here. But if you come into my...
You hear that, tether American? Black American tether? This Nick Fuentes is saying you're tethering of his legacy. American is of white people, not from niggers. Got it? America is not of niggers, it's of white people. Let Nick Fuentes talk to you, bitch ass nigga.
Country. From India, from Poland or Russia, where these Jews come from. If you come into my country and start telling me what it is to be an American, who is and isn't American, you come into my country and start telling me that being European and being Christian and speaking English has nothing to do with America. And someone who got their citizenship from an H-1B visa after getting a green card is just as American as someone that came on the Mayflower. You have worn out your welcome, and it is time for you to go home. Move on into Vivek Ramaswamy's speech, because he really laid it out even further. Based on lineage, blood, and soil.
Yeah.
Inherited attributes matter the most. The purest form of an American is a so-called heritage American, one whose ancestry traces back to the founding of the United States or even earlier. This
Foundational Black Americans. You see where they got it from? From the fucking KKK. Foundational Black American was founded by the fucking KKK of MAGA Nick Fuentes crew. Nigga? You see the shit I was saying? You thought it was a joke? It's not a joke. Let's see it again. Gotta remember there is a big bag of money Tariq Nasheed said. Tariq Nasheed took the money. Let's hear it again. He will tell.
And I'll read to you this excerpt from his New York Times piece, which is called Groyperism is Not Conservatism. And I could tell that he sampled this heavily in his speech at Turning Point. So like I said, the content is basically the same. This is Vivek Ramaswamy's piece. He writes, quote, "There are two competing visions now emerging on the American right, and they are incompatible. One vision of American identity is based on lineage, blood, and soil.
Yeah.
Inherited attributes matter the most. The purest form of an American is..."
Did you hear what he said? Let me put it again, because I know many of you niggas are stupid. It's all lineage. That's why Tariq Nasheed and ADOS came with all these things. They are the fucking plantation owners. Nigga, I know it because they were fighting against my race. They are not my fucking race in America. Let's hear it again.
And I could tell that he sampled this heavily in his speech at Turning Point. So like I said, the content is basically the same. This is Vivek Ramaswamy's piece. He writes, quote, "There are two competing visions now emerging on the American right, and they are incompatible. One vision of American identity is based on lineage, blood, and soil.
Yeah.
Inherited attributes matter the most. The purest form of an American is a so-called heritage American, one whose ancestry traces back to the founding of the United States or even earlier. This view is now popularized by the Groyper right, a rapidly ascendant online movement that argues for the creation of a white-centric identity. This is a predictable response to anti-white discrimination over the last half-decade. And it is no..."
What is FBA fighting for? Exactly to establish white supremacy. They want a white nation. That's what you're establishing exactly. Niggers? Told you so. Let's hear
It's just
it.
a fringe viewpoint. United States or even earlier. This view is now popularized by the Groyper right, a rapidly ascendant online movement that argues for the creation of a white-centric identity. This is a predictable response to anti-white discrimination over the last half-decade. And it is no longer just a fringe viewpoint. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. So first of all, he says it's like a Nazi idea.
Yeah.
He says it's blood and soil. And strictly speaking, I suppose you
You hear that, Tariq Nasheed? You are a fucking Nazi. Ain't that what you said at DJ Flet's show? Blood and soil. Foundational. All the same attributes Nick Fuentes is spitting out here. You niggas over there using, and you thought you was gonna come out and make an Haitian Revolution movie, RBG flag, braiding Rasta to think you're fooling anyone. No, nigga. My ancestors fought you off. That's why we live. And I seen even people, they said that is younger. Nigga, speak on your own race. They are not your race. Those are people from the Quilombo and Palenque. Nigga, just saying. Let's hear it again.
could call it that because we're defending America, which half-decade. And it is no longer just a fringe viewpoint. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. So first of all, he says it's like a Nazi idea.
Yeah.
He says it's blood and soil. And strictly speaking, I suppose you could call it that because we're defending America, which has a defined set of borders. And we are talking.
You hear that, Tariq Nasheed? Let the Caucasian explain it to you. Your father is explaining right now. Nick Fuentes is telling you what I was saying in all those videos, what you're doing and what you are. The fucking KKK. That is FBA.
About
Nigga?
Our race, which is genetic. It's about your mother and your father. So, yeah, strictly speaking, it is concerning the soil. Like, we're not talking about
And
living
the blood.
anywhere else. And it's concerning our heritage. So, yeah, there's an element
Yeah.
of blood in there. You've heard the expression, blood is thicker than water. I don't really find anything too objectionable about that.
Exactly. So black Americans are not the race of the Maroon people because they are not our blood. Simple. They are Caucasian blood. Simple as that.
Right out
Nigga?
of the gate, Vivek says, if you're a groiper, if you're supporting Heritage America, you're blood and soil, which has a connotation with the Nazis. But there's something else in there which is equally important, maybe more important, aside from he's clearly casting aspersions on this in that way.
Right.
He says that the rise of the Heritage American ideology, he says, is a predictable response to anti-white discrimination over the last half-decade.
Oh my God! You see the subversiveness.
The entire weekend.
Right. Money, and he's going on an airplane back home to.
The entire weekend.
Right.
Because if you have paid any attention to how any of these people have been pathologizing and psychoanalyzing me and you over the past 3 months, this is the little trick that they're all doing.
Yeah.
When they say, why is Nick Fuentes so popular? Why is his show so popular? Why does everybody like him? They're confused. They're panicking. They're saying, how is this guy who's so provocative, edgy, controversial, seems to be a racist, sexist, anti-Semite, they say, how is he getting such traction with seemingly people of all different ages, genders, races even? There's non-white people that love it. There's women and moms that love it. They're saying, why? How?
It's called bot viewers. They caught you with the bot views, nigga. Yeah, I can play you a video of many YouTubers right now who have problems with bot viewers coming to their channel and coming into their life and botting up whatever. Yeah, go look it up, bot views. Even this guy and Holoman made a video about it. That traveler guy of the Lloyd and all. There is bot views problems on YouTube. Maybe you didn't know, and but they caught you because many of your so-called viewers comes from India and Nigeria and so-called third world countries. They say, yeah, if it's true, go to them. Let's hear it.
And rather than look at the ideas and assume that the ideas must have merit, they say that it must be some sort of a trick. Well, it's bots. Well, it's because Charlie died. Well, and then they go further. They say it's a psychological issue. It's a pathology. They want to psychoanalyze you, the people that like the show, and me, and they say, well, this is all a reaction. Why are people watching this content? It must be because they're bitter and angry. Why are they bitter and angry? It's because the left was anti-white. Now,
all right.
Let me posit something. Maybe, just maybe,
Yeah.
white people don't want to become a minority in their own fucking country, and that's a reasonable.
So you see what you're fighting for, FBA? You are the fucking FBI. FBA is KKK. That's what you're fighting for. Caucasians should not become the minority in America. That's what they're doing. Kicking out the immigrants. That's what an African diaspora Philip Scott is doing with all his entourage over there. Yeah, the same thing. They will complain 100 years from now. All these same people will come out and tell you that Africans and Caribbeans left them all behind. That's what they are born devils. I know them. It's not a fucking joke. Let's hear it.
Angry, it's because the left was anti-white. Now,
all right.
Let me posit something. Maybe, just maybe,
Yeah.
white people don't want to become a minority in their own fucking country, and that's a reason.
It's not your country, it's of the Native Americans. That's the delusional part of all this. And they say they are Christians. Liars. A liar is the devil, because it's not your country. So we know that your Christianity is the devil. It's not the Christianity of other people. Yeah, that's what these stupid niggas don't understand. I'm a Christian to whom? I believe in God. What God? The stone over there can be your God. The lamp over there can be your God, nigga. Your words mean nothing where I come from. That's what this stupid FBA don't understand. They think it's all made up. That's why you go into. We will see what is real and what is made up. That's the best way to say it. I'm gonna skip to the
Remember,
next one.
they used Billy Porter to attack Black society. They propped up Billy Porter to attack Black society as much as he could. So now that the white people are turning on him, he started copping pleas. I don't want to hear it. When y'all sit here acting like willing tools for white supremacy, when they flip on you, do not come back over here to us with a tear in your eye.
Exactly, Tariq Nasheed. That's what I was saying in the videos. When they will turn on you, place you back into Jim Crow and slavery, march your fucking feet off. If you think Caribbeans and Africans are gonna do anything, think again, nigga. Yeah, they will never forget. That's what I'm saying, nigga. We will at least I will never forget. Let's leave it at that. Those who wants to forget is their business. Let's leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at here for now. And yeah, latest you've heard it. And Tariq Nasheed is Nick Fuentes. I told y'all niggas this. Let's hear it again here, man.
We not from Africa, we are natives. It's our land, we don't know about the slave ships. We're not from Africa, we indigenous. I need you to listen, I need you to be getting this. We not black, we not black. Know your story, family history, the stats. We not black.
See what I said? These people used to say back in the days that they are not black. But now they are the foundational black Americans. Yeah, speaking of the devil. These niggas are born fucking losers, man. Plantation Negroes. You're not Maroon, yeah? I'm African of the Americas. It's not you. You are from the fucking plantation, and your daddy is the Caucasian. I'm gonna leave it at that later, man.